Tonight on Xen Friends, I got a new Dodge Challenger Hellcat, or whatever the fuck its name is in GTA world. Meanwhile, Rockstar has found yet another way to torture players and coerce them into another pointless quest with questionable rewards. This time around, some wankers scattered a bunch of action figures all over the map, with a total of 100 pieces to find. And that's exactly what I found Oska to be doing when I joined his session. That is some unreasonably over-sexualized action figure. After I got myself another one of those challengers, we regrouped in Sandy Shores and headed out towards the next location. For the next figure, we headed back east on Route 68 to a small trailer park. Having had enough of the coppers, I've called creepy Uncle Lester to take care of them.
What can I do for you? Leave it with creepy Uncle Lester.
Once again, we arrive at a trailer house in the middle of nowhere. Having not found the figurine yet, I've decided to question some locals. So I've politely asked the house owner lady if she knows where to find it. And then I shot her husband in the head. Anyway, as Oska was still searching for the toy, I found out I could clip through the roof of the porch. Eventually, Oska has found the toy in the rudder of the boat.
America is a great country.
I then called up the Rocket Voltic, which is frankly pretty much useless in terms of actually getting somewhere, and we headed back to Sandy Shore's LS Customs mod shop. We were soon joined by a friendly random Alpha X in the newest Bugatti. And soon after, Oska has located the toy in the mod shop. Our next location was the Bolingbroke Penitentiary Prison. So I've tried to come up with the most bizarre and ridiculous yet somewhat armored transport for this job. That ended up being the goddamn stupid half-track, which I probably have used like a couple times. Even though I used Lester's bribe authorities, that didn't help Oska much since he soon jumped out of the truck. Turns out the toy is at the top of the watchtower, which is visitable, which is yet another discovery for the day. I was told by Oska that the next toy is at the Sandy Shores Airfield Control Tower, so we headed there. It is only then that I've noticed that Oska has actually left a few minutes ago. So I flew back to the city, landed by the office, said goodbye to Alpha X and called it a day. On the next day, however, I came back to waste more of my fucking time and finish the task. And when it came to the toys hidden inside the nickel stores, I ended up inadvertently robbing them.
I hope you sleep well tonight!
By this point I realized I don't necessarily have to actually rob the guy. After about an hour or so, a creepy spectating Xenorak joined me in my search. Then a while later, hardly recognizable, he joined me in person. With all the action figurines collected, there was only one thing left to do.
Impotent Rage, the liberal superhero.
Since we have now been transformed into a liberal superhero armed with limp erection, middle-age crisis and receding hairline, I suggested we go and do what superheroes do best: fight some crime.
We're sacrificing together. I feel your pain.
Impotent Rage.
Eat organic, recycle, or I'll have a fit.
He's a judgmental hypocrite.
Union entitlements rule. Ban God in school. Smack for junkies. Welfare for flunkies.
Impotent Rage, the liberal superhero.
I just care too much.
To my immense disappointment, there was no crime at the local park, so we went on to play on the skateboarding ramps instead. Eventually, we've had enough and hit the road again, in hopes to find some crime in East Los Santos. As we turned to a very familiar street, I could not help but say a little hello to these guys. Eventually, I found the bad guys I was looking for at Grand Bank Steel Foundry. And that was that.